Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. So, I've taken a little bit of a gamble and I've come across some of these toys that are pretty rare, pretty hard to find, and I've taken a bit of a gamble. Paid quite a lot of money for them, sort of relatively. When you look at them, you'll see, like, why did you pay this much money for them? But I thought I'd make a quick video about them because I like to document rare things that I come across and that things that I've never come across before and probably, might never again, you know? But these seemed like a good deal. I think I can make some money on them. So I'm going to open this box. I'm going to show you what's inside. I'm going to tell you what I paid for them. And then I'm going to tell you exactly what I hope to get for them as well. I'm going to try and give you a little bit of background knowledge. Well, as much as I can anyway. But let's just try and get into the video anyway. I'm going to get this box open and get it out of the way. And then we'll move on. So here we have a pile of Marusan creative kaiju monsters. Now, let me give you a little bit of background about these. Marusan were the first company in Japan to make PVC kind of plastic toys, right? Like mold toys. That was like back in the 1960s, 70s, something. I think it was the 60s though. And they're very, very famous for making kaiju monsters. Now, kaiju are obviously like your Godzilla, your King Kong, that sort of stuff, right? Big giant city scaling monsters. And the original ones from like the 60s and the 70s, I mean, if you find those are like anywhere from £1,000 plus. Now, these ones are from 1998. You can see from the date just there, 1998 USA version. So these are like a different, these are different styles. They kind of came in all different colours as well. But like I say, they're very, very expensive, the original ones. Now, those are very hard to find. These are very hard to find as well. These are from 1998, especially hard to find still new in the bags and with the card on. But I'm going to quickly show you through some of these, show you what they look like. This is kind of like a purpley, greeny kind of, I don't know, lizardy, serpenty thing, I guess you could say. Pretty cool detail on the back though. That's that one there. We've got a blue King Kong type figure, and there he is right there. That's the back one. Not too much detail on that one, but you'll kind of see as we go through them that they're all kind of, I mean, these are clearly remakes of the like 1960s and 70s molds, I think, right? They're because that you can see that they're very kind of basic looking, very, very old. I mean, these remind me of the ones that you used to see in the actual movies, right? They look like those sorts of sculpts. No idea what that one is. There's the back of him there. So yeah, just like really kind of interesting, different style of toys, and I like to I like to document things that are rare when I find them, and just kind of document them for for whoever wants to watch this sort of stuff, really, because it's so hard to find these things that to try and get them on a video, there's probably not many videos out there at all that are like this anyway, and probably some of these have not got a single video for them showing them off at all. But that's that one there. And then the last one here is this kind of weird looking dude with the horns on his head. There's the side of him. There is the back of him. So yeah, really rare toys, really hard to find. I haven't been able to find much information on these. Now, what did I pay for these? I paid just over £400 for all of these. There's 8 in total, so it works out just over £50 each. I think it's like £52, something like that. Now that seems like a crazy amount of money for figures that kind of look like this, right? I mean, these aren't the most detailed. They're not necessarily the most attractive looking monsters, but they are very rare. Now, if you know anything about these guys, please let me know in the comments what you know about them. I do know their names. I don't know them off by heart, but I've got a list of all of them that were ever made. But it's in Japanese. It's like an old graphic from the 90s with all of their names on it. I can Google Translate that, that's fine. But I just can't do it right now to tell you what the names are. But yeah, I was quite excited to receive these because I have seen these before, but I've never actually had them before. And they're really, really hard to find, especially new in the bags with the cards on top. Now, what am I hoping to get for these? Now, I've had a quick look through eBay, 130 point, all of these little worth point websites, right? And to be honest with you, I can't find any information at all. I think I saw this one in a different colour sell for like 200 quid. Now, is the blue one rarer? Is the blue one less desirable? Is the blue one in any way equal to the one that I saw. I don't quite remember what the other colour was. I think it was dark blue with like red, with like a red breast. You see how his breast is kind of a slightly different colour. So yeah, that's kind of what I based this on, really. Is I found some similar ones. I couldn't find the exact ones, but I did find some similar ones. And the prices for these range the prices for these seem to be minimum £150 each. So there's some decent margin in these. And I wouldn't usually tell you kind of what I usually pay for stuff, and then what I expect to get for it, because I don't want people to think this is kind of like look how much money this is worth kind of thing. But I'm putting this video out here really just to kind of give you guys some information and let you guys see something a little bit rare, a little bit of information about what goes on behind the scenes. But mainly, if there's anybody out there that could help me with my research on these, that would be really helpful. Now, yeah, it's kind of crazy that they are worth this much. Like this one, for example, I've not been able to find another version of this anywhere. Now, I've seen some of these sell out of the bag, so not even new in a bag with the card, just, a loose figure. I've seen those sell for £200. Now, I think some of those monsters are more kind of culturally relevant, like Godzilla. Godzilla, for example, is obviously the king of Kaiju, right? He's obviously going to be much more popular than this guy, or even a Robot Man. But popularity doesn't necessarily mean value all the time. If you've got something rare like this Robot Man, I mean, it could be worth anything. I have literally no idea. I don't even want to say a number, just because it would make me look stupid if it's just way off, especially if it's way over as well. But yeah, let me know what you guys think in the comments. This is just kind of a short video, just to show you guys kind of what's coming into the store. I've got a load of stuff that's coming in, and I do plan to do a video, but we're actually at MegaCon this weekend in Birmingham at the NEC. We're showing off Pin Pal, so won't have time to do that, but we've got a load of stuff that's just come in, and it's literally all sat in boxes. I've got so many boxes of stuff that I've got to go through. But yeah, let me know what you think of these guys. Do you think they're worth the price? If you know anything about these, have I overpaid for these? 50 quid each. I think my money's safe on them, if I'm honest with you. Even if I don't get the money that I'm expecting, the £150 mark, I think I'd be able to sell these easily for 50 quid and get my money back. That's at a very worst case scenario. Obviously, I don't usually buy things in the hope that I get my money back. So yeah, let me know what you guys think. Quite interesting things, right? Are you a Kaiju fan? Do you know the names of any of these beasties? Have you got any Marusan collections yourself? I mean, it's really rare stuff, really hard to find, and that's why this stuff is so expensive. Yeah, I don't know what else to say about it, really. I think I need more information from you guys, and hopefully you can give me some insight, and hopefully you enjoyed seeing something a little bit different, something a little bit cool. These will be going up on the store once I've had a chance to actually look at so I need to research it a little bit more. Now that I've actually got these in front of me, I can take kind of better pictures of them, do better Google image searches and stuff like that, do better research on it. Now that I can see both sides of the card and all that sort of stuff as well. So yeah, if you're interested in these, feel free to send me a message, and we can work out a deal on them before I get them listed and all that sort of stuff. If you know anything about them, please let me know. If you know what sort of price range these should be in, that would be absolutely great. I mean, here we go as well. You've got these stamps on the bottom. A lot of people talk about these stamps in the... I don't know if you can really see it through the bag. I don't want to damage the bag. But if you can see, it just says Marusan just there, with Japan underneath it. So yeah, let me know, guys. What do you think? I'm not going to be able to stretch this video out to 10 minutes, unfortunately, but I hope you enjoyed it. Leave us a like if you did, subscribe if you're new here, and if you want to see more toys like this in the future, make sure you come back. We've got a whole load of stuff coming in. But yeah, thanks for watching. See you soon.